Welcome to the Jobnik.
Following up on what you said, I would hope that there's agreement that for the sake of everyone, Hamas cannot continue to rule Gaza or anywhere. If there's disagreement on that, I don't know what to say. But let's assume there's agreement on that. There's still a conflict between Palestinians. There's still a Palestinian-Israeli conflict. What is the resolution? How does that get settled? How do you see moving forward? Eventually we want the kids, as you said, all kids, any kid on earth, to prosper and be safe and reach their potential, whatever they want to be or can be, as long as it's not criminal. How do we get there? What's the resolution?
Look, I think the violent game is coming to an end finally. The Palestinian intimidation, the use of violence to achieve political bargaining chips is finally over. Now Palestinians, Arabs, children of the region, they understand that violence is the dead end. They see Hamas kept building the momentum for 36 years, and what was the outcome? A genocide on the Israeli part and total destruction of Gaza. This is it. This is where violence is dead end. So what we are doing in Gaza right now, we are just sending a very clear message to Hamas and all the Islamists around the globe that violence is a dead end. It doesn't work with democracies. And you will see sooner or later, you will realize the significance and the importance of this war that's taking place today in Gaza, because it's a war, it's a fight on behalf of civilization, not only on behalf of Israel and the Jewish people. Now, once Palestinians realize that this does not work, then I don't think it will be a problem to give Palestinians a governing authority. I don't recommend Palestinians to have guns for a long period of time, the same way we did with Japan after the World War II. Japan was disarmed for nearly 50 years. I could be wrong, so don't hold it against me. But for a long period of time, it was disarmed. And I think now what we need a governing authority, okay? Not a global authority. They have been trying to globalize the Intifada. You've heard them saying this. That's the problem in the Middle East, because they want to globalize it. No, we want to localize it. We want the locals of Palestine to be in charge. The most educated, not the most corrupt politicians living in Qatar and elsewhere becoming billionaires. No, we want the locals who care for the people, the most educated, hopefully maybe educated in the West, in the United States, to be in charge. And we can build economy. We can give them a decent police force. They don't need armies right now. And we can open a bridge with the world. By the way, the Gaza blockade and all the claims of open-air prison, etc., accusations by the BDS and the pro-Palestine movement, it's not true. Because Egypt has been closing the border. Not only Israel. Nobody wanted to deal with Gaza governed by Hamas. Now I think that Hamas out of the picture, you will see within no time, Gaza will be free, because Israel has no problem. Israel allowed the Gazans to come into its territory to work, to earn, give them job opportunity. And I think Israel has a good plan. I'm not going to reveal it right now because it's a bit early, but it has a fantastic plan for Gaza. And Gaza can be the Singapore of the Middle East. So serious. Because it's in Israel's, to Israel's benefit that Gaza thrive, not be poor. But you cannot give power as long as Hamas is in charge. Because what they do with power, So we have to make sure that whoever is going to rule Gaza is a clean government, and they're not corrupt, and also recognize Israel's right to exist. Then they care for the people. They are from the local, not from the external entity like Iran or Qatar or any other political entity. So then there is hope. I'm not saying that it's a dead end. No, violence is a dead end. And now we are going to finish it. And I am optimistic that there is going to be a solution, but right now it's too early to talk about it as long as we haven't captured Rafah. Rafah needs to be cleansed from the fleeing Hamas savages. They're not freedom fighters. They don't earn my legitimacy. And you should never give them legitimacy. They are outlaw. They are responsible for the death of so many civilians, not only in Israel, but also in Gaza. All the blood in Gaza on Hamas' hands. So we have to finish them in Rafah, whatever that takes. And Israel has been taking all the necessary measures. They have a plan to evacuate the civilians out of Rafah so we can minimize the civilians' casualties and take Hamas' strongest card. So there will be time to talk about peace, about building the economy and the post-war era.
Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay informed and inspired. This is Dejobnik signing off.